Hey guys, welcome back. There you saw my colors which I will be using except from the pigment paste. But I'm already introducing you the colors and they're all from Colorberry. They are micas and the brown one is a mocha. I have it from the Carat box. They are sort of little samples of 5 grams in there. And my whites are the number 8, it's sort of a sparkle white, the number 13, a rose opal, and the number 19, it's a bluish opal. Yeah, and I will also use the white, crystal white pigment paste from Colorberry. There you see me mixing my glitter mix, and I used a little bit more chunky champagne color from the Aura box where I have the white colors from. And I used the chrome drizzle, the rose, how are they called? Yeah, I tell you later because I just have I lost my thread with this one. And I used some of the white childs and they are also from Colorberry. So all my products today, my ingredients to my resin are from Colorberry. And by the way, it's a rose. I really forgot it. I will check this up. I'm sure during the video it will come. I'm sorry. Yeah, now you see me mixing my colors. There I put some clear. So I put this in one of these Forever cups. So the rose, now I have it. The rose is a crackle one. I'm really sorry. Sometimes you have a long line and it's on your tongue, but it doesn't come out. But it's the rose crackle. So now I'm dividing my colors. So putting the resin into 5 cups. I'm using these paper cups because it's easier to pour because there's not so much mixed resin in there. And if you're asking yourself what resin I'm using the Art Pro resin from the Resin Pro company. It's medium viscosity. And yeah, there I'm also putting 20 grams of resin in a different cup because I want to use this for my crystal white. And as Miss Colorberry is saying, you need 1 pump. I actually mixed a little bit more. I mixed 40 grams because I wanted to use it also for something different, for a different pour. So per 20 grams, 1 pump, I had 40 grams, so 2 pumps of the crystal white. This is what Miss Colorberry recommends for the best effects with the crystal white. Now I am taking a scoop of the mocha. You will see it in a sec. There. Mixing this up very, very good and carefully so I don't have any micas swimming on top. Using these Forever sticks, and they are really great because you can easily peel off the leftover resin later on from the stick, and you can just use them forever and ever if you don't break them or do anything else with it. So this is now the number 8, the sparkle. I'm really curious because I just picked the bags with white from the Aura box. So yeah, but this is really shiny. I hope you can see it. It's really sparkly. Also mixing this and stirring this well up. Closing my bag. Actually, when I I tell you this in a second. This is now the rose tone. You can maybe already see it a little bit from the back. And yeah, I'm mixing this up. When I received the Aura box and I saw all the white pigments, you know, I was glad that nobody opened the box and thought that there was something else in there. You know, yeah, you could easily think this, but it's just mica, and it's awesome. It's awesome to have so many different shades of white. So closing this up. And now my last color, or my last white, and it's the Opal Effectish Blue. Yeah, taking 1.5 scoops and also mixing this, stirring this into my resin. By the way, the molds are the Cake Stand Fantasy molds, and it's one is the S size and the other one is the M size. And as you probably know already, both molds are from Mold and Shapes. I linked them into my description box. If you are interested in ordering some of their molds, just check out their website, and you can use my promo code PT5 in order to get 5% discount on every purchase order. So now I'm going around with the clear. I'm really hoping for some nice effects. And now I'm taking my glitter, drizzle, crackle mix, and where the shells are in. So I'm hoping this will work well too. It's the first time I'm really pouring like this, also with so many different material mixed up for some effects. So fingers crossed. Yeah, just looking a little bit what I've done. Now I'm taking the crystal white. And I'm sorry that the picture is not quite straight, because my camera is not fixed proper on the holder. And actually the holder broke, so in time I need to buy a new one. So please have mercy. I'm just always glad that my phone is just okay on the stand. So there I'm going with the mocha, just next to my white. And I like this color a lot. It's it's a dark brown, but really like coffee brown, like mocha. It's beautiful. Now I'm going with the sparkle. It's the number 8 from the Aura box. And yeah, I'm torching my resin to avoid the air bubbles. Also a little bit my clear, because now first I'm filling my mold up and pushing those colors I already poured out in every section where I have the gaps. Yeah, and the last one. And now you see my colors are really pushed to the edges. And now I'm actually pouring into each section with this sort of opal rose effect. And you can really see the shade of rose in the white. And now the bluish opal effect, just torching it before. and I'm just going around how I feel. Just, you know, you just feel free just to test how those colors are mixing with each other. And now I'm making a new layer with the white, and this I pour a little bit more to the center. And again the mocha, just around the white. I'm really curious how this is going to turn out, because there's no big concept behind it. I'm just pouring and, yeah, looking for nice effects, because I found that recently, especially with the crystal white, I get very, very nice effects. I don't know what's different with this pigment paste, but it is. I find it. So, yeah. Now I'm pouring the clear again to push my colors out. Giving it a quick torch just to pop the bubbles which are coming to the surface. And I must admit, underneath I hardly see any bubbles, so this is fantastic. Yeah, and again, I'm just going now with the bluish opal effect again. Just to see, because you can already see that the colors are blending and that the white is moving to the center and is taking the other colors with it. And this I really like. Yeah, I'm filling my mold up so I don't have a gap, I don't have such a edge, such a sharp edge. I just want it to be rather smooth. Really, really like how the white reacts. It's wonderful. So, using also the clear I had in my other cup. So I'm not wasting any resin. Torching this again, yeah, I need to fill up my torch. And as soon as I'm too low, there's not coming a flame. So yes, this is the next thing I need to do. But look already, because of the pattern of the mold, how the resin is reacting. I think this looks wonderful. And it's so amazing watching it, you know, how resin is making the patterns, and it goes, yeah, it drags it into the center and makes these wonderful effects. For me, it's amazing. And also how, yeah, different pour react on different molds. So now I'm using my little one, the little fantasy mold. Pouring the clear again. And now I'm putting my glitter, drizzle, crackle mix, and with the shells in there. And this one I put rather similar, but also a little bit different, because you will see this in a bit. Just wanted to see how it will look. So again, the crystal white, and around this the mocha. the rose sort of opal effect mica. Now the bluish one. Can actually see this. And the one with the sparkle. And now I'm taking my clear and I push all my colors out from the center. Before I did it section by section, but this time I'm just pouring in the center and I want to see what it does. But I already noticed that my glitter mix spreaded. So yeah, well. But again, I'm using the crystal white, the mocha around. And there's the rest of my clear. And I'm pushing this out again. When you look at the bigger mold, you can really see how nicely the colors are blending. I really like it. There's a lot of movement. And with the small one, I'm just going again a little bit now with the rose opal again, opal, and torching it. Yeah, with the small one, I don't know what to expect. Maybe the glitter will take over. I need to see. Just popping all the bubbles. Yeah, sometimes they just you torched and then they are popping up again. But by the way, when you use the torch, please be careful not to burn your mold. And this is the close-up. And what do you think? You can really, yeah, you can see the sparkle mix and you can see how the white is just, yeah, there's a pattern of the mold and this is wonderful. Anyway, this is the next day, round about 24 hours later, and unmolding time. Getting my gloves on because mostly I like this better. You never know if they are a little bit soft still. So I'm taking first the small one out and you see how easy this pops out. And yeah, putting the big one aside. Let's have a look. And I must admit, at the beginning I was a little bit disappointed because, yeah, the glitter mix spread it a lot. And that's why I very quickly went also to see how the bigger one is looking. And have a look. Yeah, and this one I really like. I like these, yeah, it's sort of misty effect, the opal effect, with the brown, and it's completely different. And now looking at both of them, they are both matching with each other. And look at the edges with the crackle effect. Then you see the movement of the colors and how the mocha blended and the effect on top. And here like really a misty effect. And this I really like. And I have a clear center. You can see it's really very clear. And yeah, and this is the final result. I painted the edges with some copper. I mixed copper and some acrylic varnish. And then I assembled my hardware. So I hope you like the video and thanks for watching. See you then. Bye bye.